how to gain freedom from dangerous attachments, how to treat the inevitable changes in life with dignity, how to stop being a slave to your emotions and gain true freedom. Imagine this. You have become strongly attached to a person, so much that you are ready for extremes just to keep them. But the stronger you cling, the more you risk losing them, because excessive emotional attachment is dangerous. It leads to control, manipulation, and dependent relationships. We risk losing ourselves and our freedom. In reality, we cling not to people, but to our own illusions and expectations. But how do we stop clinging and learn to let go? How do we gain harmony in relationships? The answers are given by the philosophy of Stoicism. Stoic principles can be applied as practical steps described for detachment from people and situations, bringing every step to a practical guide of wisdom that helps you navigate the often restless waters of human relationships and emotions. But before we begin, I remind you about our Telegram channel. By subscribing, you will become even closer to Stoic philosophy. Step 1. Distance yourself from this person for a while. Sometimes the wisest action is creating distance to regain clarity. Imagine this. You are at a bright celebration. The music is loud, people are talking, and you are trying to hear your friend. It's hard, isn't it? That's what happens when we are too close to a person or a situation. Our emotions, like the noise of the celebration, drown out clarity. Marcus Aurelius, endowed with deep insight, once said, "How often you travel, always return to yourself." This refers not only to physical space, but also to mental and emotional space. When feelings cloud our vision, a step back allows us to observe them like clouds drifting across the sky. This helps us objectively observe the situation and our reactions to it. We need to see the entire chessboard, not just the piece in our hand. To apply this today, you do not need a villa in the countryside like the ancient Stoics. You can simply turn off your phone for an hour, take a walk, or sit quietly in your room. The goal is clarity. In such quiet moments, we find the strength to make decisions based not on momentary emotions, but on thoughtful wisdom. This step back is your strength, your space to breathe and see beyond the fog of the immediate. Think about the rationality of distancing or the relationship itself. The decision to distance yourself from someone is not a rash move. It is prudence, a virtue highly valued in Stoicism. Imagine your life as a journey on a boat. People in your life are like winds and currents. Some help you sail smoothly, while others can pull you into troubled waters. Here, as the captain, you must decide which winds to use and which storms to avoid. This decision is not about avoiding people, but about directing your life in accordance with your values and well-being. Epictetus, a Stoic whose wisdom became timeless guidance, teaches that not everyone who enters our life brings light. Some cast shadows that can dim our own brightness. Think about your relationships. Do they reflect joy, growth, and understanding, or do they reflect doubt, discomfort, and anxiety? Choosing distance is not an act of rejection. It is a conscious choice in favor of self-preservation and moral integrity. Stoicism is not cold logic. It is warm wisdom. It asks us to consider, Does this person bring harmony into my life or disturb it like a discordant note? Remember the words of Epictetus. What troubles us is not what happens to us, but what we think about what happens. It is not just about the person, but about your perception of their influence on your life. Are they a chapter in your story that helps you grow, or a footnote that distracts you from your path? In the end, distancing yourself is creating a life story you will proudly tell. It is about being true to yourself, your values, and your path. Stoicism teaches us to embrace relationships that enrich our narrative and gently release those that do not. Step 3. Talk to someone you can rely on. When the world feels heavy and you struggle to piece it together, it is time to reach out for support. While Stoicism values inner strength, it also values the strength of connection. Talking to a trusted person is like finding an anchor in stormy waters. It is not about eliminating problems, but gaining clarity and perspective. Think of this as a navigator in your life's journey, someone who helps straighten your course when your inner compass wavers. Seneca, with his deep understanding of human nature, recognized the power of shared wisdom. He compared a friend to a mirror that reflects not only our appearance, but also our inner truths. This reflection exists not only to see ourselves clearly, but to understand our path. When you open up to someone, you are not just sharing words. You are inviting them into your inner world, giving them a chance to see your thoughts and emotions. Such an exchange creates a space of mutual understanding, where ideas are shared rather than just sympathy. Choose your confidant wisely, someone who embodies the values you strive for. This person becomes your sounding board, helping you understand your thoughts and emotions. Their presence is a reminder that you are not alone. In their responses, you may find small nuggets of wisdom that help you see things differently. Stoicism teaches that life's difficulties are best endured with a calm mind and with support. Realizing this shows that Stoic detachment is not withdrawal from all connections. These connections provide strength and perspective. Your conversations with this trusted person are not just talks. They are bridges to understanding, paths to clarity, and anchors in the constantly changing sea of life. Step 4. Set boundaries for your emotions. Imagine yourself as the captain of a ship sailing through a storm. The waves are your emotions, powerful, overwhelming. Stoicism teaches not to avoid these waves, but to navigate them wisely. It is about knowing when to let the waves carry you and when to steer firmly. Our emotions are natural, but without boundaries they can overturn our ship. Epictetus reminds us that what troubles us is not things themselves, but our view of them. This view is the key to emotional boundaries, like a gatekeeper of the mind who recognizes each visitor, emotion, but doesn't allow every one of them to take over the home, your inner world. When anger knocks, we acknowledge it, understand its cause, but do not let it sit at the table and dictate our actions. Practically, setting boundaries can mean establishing time for certain feelings. For example, for the next hour, I allow myself to feel upset, and then I shift to solving the problem. This is not about denying feelings, but managing their influence. It is like adding the right amount of sugar to tea, enough to feel the taste, but not so much as to overwhelm it. By acting this way, we honor our emotions without becoming their slaves. Step 5. Carefully consider the possible consequences of distancing. When you stand at a crossroads where distance is needed, take time to consider each path. Stoicism is not about impulsive decisions. It is about thoughtful reflection. Imagine that each road is a possible future. What awaits you on the path of distancing? Will it bring peace, growth, and a strengthened sense of dignity, or regret and missed opportunities? Foresight is not uncertain prediction, but wise preparation. Marcus Aurelius, who carried an empire on his shoulders, said, "Look back at the past with its changing empires that rose and fell, and you can foresee the future." His words align with the Stoic principle of learning from past experience to guide future decisions. Think about moments when you acted impulsively. Think of this as using past lessons to navigate the future. Also consider how your decision will affect others. Stoicism teaches us to balance our needs with the common good. By distancing yourself, do you contribute to someone else's life or risk causing misunderstanding? This step is not only about your interests, but about harmony with the world around you. Step 6. Take a break from social media. Social networks are like raindrops constantly disturbing the calm surface of the mind. These drops are endless updates, notifications, comparisons, all invading our peace. Stoicism offers timeless wisdom on how to deal with modern distractions. Seneca said, "Life is long if you know how to use it." This step is about reclaiming time and attention, choosing where to direct your energy. By stepping away from the digital flood, you allow your mind to breathe. It is like closing the curtains to block out the noisy street. The noise remains, but for a moment it does not concern you. During the break, observe changes in your mental landscape. Do you feel calmer, more present, more aware? Awareness is the heart of Stoicism, understanding what we control and releasing what we do not. A break from social media is not escape, it is self-care. Notice what enriches you and what drains you. Use this time wisely. Read, walk, do what nourishes your soul. Step 7. Consciously focus on your core needs. The final step toward detachment is to turn inward, to the essence of your being. This is the essence of Stoicism, focusing on what truly matters for inner growth and well-being. It is about discarding the unnecessary, the noise, the trivial, and concentrating on what nourishes your soul. Not material needs, but emotional nourishment, moral integrity, and personal growth. Imagine your life as a garden. What does it need to flourish? Sunlight, water, care. The same goes for your inner world. Epictetus, born into hardship, understood the importance of focusing on what truly matters. Wealth is not in possessions, but in needing little. Understand what you need to feel whole, stable, peaceful. In practice, this means reflecting on what brings you inner strength and fulfillment. Identify these core needs and make them a priority, like packing only the essentials for a journey. This focus helps you detach from the unnecessary, from people and situations that do not serve your essential needs. This is not a one-time task, it is a constant return to what truly matters. Stoicism is a wise life choice, like choosing the best dish at a buffet. The Stoics believed that what we need does not always match what we want. Instead of grabbing everything, choose what nourishes you in the long term. Ask yourself, what truly matters to my mind and heart? By walking the path of detachment, we find in Stoic teachings a treasure of insights and practical advice. This philosophy invites us to weigh our reasons for distancing, enter honest dialogue, set emotional boundaries, consider consequences, reduce external influences, and focus on core needs. These actions reflect Stoic virtue. Stoic principles shine like a lighthouse of inspiration, guiding us toward a life enriched with virtue, wisdom, and emotional resilience.